Why did you do that?
Oh, Goku, you still don't get it. We did this for the good of the multiverse. Your power was becoming a threat, and we needed to make sure you didn't get out of hand.
Damn it! I can't believe this is what is happening to me. I'm sure now is the time to overcome our limits.
And now he appears here and even more daring and comes to challenge us? Who does he think he is?
I'll show you what I'm really capable of.
What are you going to do to face all of this? Tell me. I am really curious.
Your power's insane!
But you really can't do anything to me! I'm gonna show my true power! won't stay here anymore. I will go back and face the consequences of my actions, whatever they may be. What happened here? This time, the true power will have to be emanated and raised by the Saiyan of Universe 7. This is getting more fun! Who are you? Show yourself! You will become much stronger. My power is yours now. You will defeat all gods! What are you doing? Daishikan! Daishikan-san! No!
I was waiting for you, Son Gohan.
This bastard is very strong! Come on, kid! Unleash your fury! Get ready for your end, Whis. Take this! Damn you, Beerus! It looks like you will finally come after Zenosama. Are you ready? I was born ready to fight! Yeah! I will stop you now! Gohan! Have no choice. will use, Father. I will end everything and reign over everything. I'm going to stop you! You're all weak, insolent worms. Is that all you've got, Vegeta? You wretch, you're going to pay. Do you really think your body is unharmed? Die, Vegeta! Wait, what? My body can't take it anymore. It seems you weren't that powerful. Shut up! Hakai! No way you're going to do that! Miserable worm! Now it's your end! What is this? Next time, it'll be your end! Everything will be over, Vegeta! This miserable guy managed to escape after everything! What? What monstrous energy is this?
Finally! I, the Mother of Angels, am free!
Hey, you there, you worm? I know exactly how you feel. I know because I was like you in the past. Yes, I, the Prince of Saiyan, have already questioned myself if I was strong enough, if one day I would conquer my true place, if I would be able to make people respect me. For a long time, I doubted myself. I looked around and saw those who underestimated me, who laughed at me, who believed I would never be anything more than an arrogant, failed warrior. I thought I would never be able to win the woman of my dreams, that there would always be someone better, someone stronger, someone above me. But then something changed. It was not an external power. It wasn't a miracle. It was my own higher ego awakening. I realized that I was always the strongest. I was always superior. I always had everything within me. What was missing? Change of mentality. That's when everything turned around. I stopped complaining. I stopped seeking validation from others. I stopped accepting being weak. My body became stronger. My mind became unshakable. My presence became dominant. And that's when I started to be feared and respected. That's when I achieved everything I wanted. If you dragged this page and got here, it's because deep down, you know you need to change. You want to be stronger, smarter, make more money, and finally win the women you've always wanted. But you know what? None of this will happen as long as you remain weak, insecure, and without control of your emotions. Life does not forgive useless warriors. The world belongs to the strongest, to those who train, evolve, and dominate their mind. Now, you have a choice. Keep crawling like a weakling, or awaken your true power. You continue there, regretting your life, crying because women don't notice you, complaining that you don't have money, that you don't have respect. And do you know why? Because your mentality is still weak. You have not yet awakened your true power. But this ends now. I, Vegeta, will teach you how to awaken your Ego Sigma Saiyan. With my teachings, you will learn to become a real man, without fear, without insecurity, without regrets. Master your emotions, stop acting weak, and become a true Alpha. Attract and win the woman of your dreams without having to chase or beg for attention. Create an unbeatable warrior mentality and achieve the financial success you always wanted. Be respected by everyone around you and become the best version of yourself. The question is, do you have the courage to leave this mediocre life? If the answer is yes, download the Ego Sigma now. But be careful. This change is not for everyone. Only true warriors will have the courage to take this step. Come become your best version. The choice is yours.
Finally, I, Frieza Kaishin, am here.
Show your power by devastating this universe.
Damn it! Right now, another attack! Frieza, you damn thing! You allied yourself with them!
Take this, you miserable, mediocre Saiyan!
Damn you! What is this?
Control your anger. You are the strongest.
Thank you, King Sadama. You will pay, Frieza! Damn it! What happened here? What caused this destruction? You're all weak! Miserable! Hurry up! I need to be faster than Ultra Instinct. I got you very well.
of you Saiyans are a disgrace! What? My mask! Wait, this vision of the future. It's not possible. What kind of power is this? It's even greater than that of some gods! That's impossible! Damn! I'm weak! I lost too much energy against the army of the Mother of Angels! This is your end, Son Goku! Wait! What is this? Hey, you won! Leave Kakarot where he is! You will be my opponent! The Great Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans! I am the strongest in the universe! Wait, what? I am Vegeta, Prince of the Saiyans! Damn you! Kakarot!
That's too bad. I'll start with you.
That's it then. This fight's over. You should probably be getting back, don't you think? But one more thing. Try not to cause too much trouble.
You honestly thought you could stand up to me?
I really want to see what you're capable of once I start fighting in earnest.
make you have control of your power, boy. For good or for evil!
We'll see. Coming! Interesting. You wretches! Let me go!
You are our Son Goku.
Let him go, Zakai!
As you wish. You are our Son Goku.
Hey, I am Gokui, and the show starts now. This is Absolute Cinema! Hey, I'm Goku. Here you will find the best stories from the Dragon Ball multiverse.
Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and then hit the bell so you don't miss any videos and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. As soon as Vegeta learned about the second Tournament of Power, his determination and competitive spirit were immediately awakened. He was determined to become even stronger and assure that Universe 7 had a fair chance in the tournament. Wasting no time, he decided that the Time Chamber was the perfect place to intensify his training. Vegeta headed to the Time Chamber with a renewed sense of purpose. Inside, time passed so much slower compared to the outside world, allowing him to train for days, weeks, and even months in a matter of minutes. He was determined to reach new heights of power and skill. Inside the Time Chamber, Vegeta trained with relentless intensity. He focused on improving his mastery of the Super Saiyan Blue form and developing new techniques. He practiced his attacks and honed his combat skills, always seeking to surpass his own limits. Throughout training, Vegeta also reflected on his family and friends. He knew that their protection depended on his strength and determination, and this motivated him even more. He was determined to become the most powerful warrior he could be. As time passed inside the time chamber, Vegeta felt his power increase exponentially. He was approaching a new level of strength and knew he was becoming a formidable threat to any opponent in the Tournament of Power. When he finally emerged from the time chamber, Vegeta was refreshed and confident in his improved abilities. He was eager to join Goku, Gohan, and other Universe 7 warriors in preparing for the tournament. With each of them dedicated to reaching their full potential, they were determined to face any challenge that came their way in the Tournament of Power and protect their universe from imminent extinction. News of the second Tournament of Power quickly spread throughout the universes, creating a wave of excitement and anxiety among the gods, warriors, and inhabitants of the multiverses. This time, unlike the previous tournament, all universes, including those that did not participate in the previous competition, were invited to send their representatives to battle. In the universes that did not participate in the first Tournament of Power, the gods and warriors began to prepare for the large-scale competition. They knew that the future of their universes was at stake, and the opportunity to compete in the tournament was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to prove their worth. In every corner of the multiverse, the most powerful warriors have been chosen to represent their respective universes. The gods of destruction and angels supervised the training and gave advice to their fighters. Expectations were sky high, and everyone was determined to fight with everything they had. In Universe 7, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and other warriors continued their intense training, knowing that they would face even greater challenges this time, with the inclusion of universes they were unfamiliar with. They were also eager to see what new opponents would emerge and what strategies would be employed during the tournament. As the universes prepared, Zeno-sama and the Grand Priest oversaw the preparations, ensuring that all the rules were clear and that the competition was fair. They were eager to see the epic battles that were about to take place. With all universes participating, the second Tournament of Power promised to be an event of epic proportions, with warriors of all shapes, sizes, and powers fighting for survival as the fate of their worlds is at stake. The multiverse was on the cusp of a new chapter of its history, and the excitement was palpable everywhere. As the date of the second Tournament of Power was approaching, Goku, as the main representative of Universe 7, was excited to gather the participants and form a powerful team. He knew that the success of his universe depended on choosing the strongest warriors available. Goku called a meeting at Kami's palace, where he met with Gohan, Vegeta, Piccolo, Android 17 and 18, Goten, Trunks, and even the Supreme Kai. The atmosphere was filled with enthusiasm and determination as they discussed the details of the tournament. Guys, the second Tournament of Power is coming, and we need an incredible team to represent Universe 7! Goku declared with his characteristic excitement. Gohan nodded and added, "We have to choose the most powerful warriors and coordinate our strategies. Each of us needs to be in top form." Vegeta, with his typical serious attitude, agreed.
"We cannot underestimate our opponents, Kakarot. We must train hard and be prepared for everything."
Piccolo, ever wise and strategic, suggested, "We need to think about how to face teams from other universes with unique abilities. Strategy will be crucial." Android 17 and 18 were ready for action and promised to use all of their powers to protect their universe. Goten and Trunks were excited to prove their skills, while the Supreme Kai offered his knowledge and advice on potential opponents. With a diverse and talented team assembled, Goku and his companions began training with fever. They knew that the Tournament of Power was an opportunity to showcase Universe 7's power and ensure their survival. As the day passed, the Universe 7 team became increasingly stronger and more united. Everyone was determined to face whatever challenges lay ahead in the tournament, hoping to emerge as the victors and protectors of their universes from imminent extinction. In Universe 11, Jiren, the mighty warrior of the Proud Pride Troopers, was living a rigorous and intense training routine as always. However, the news of the second Tournament of Power reached him, and something inside of him awakened. Jiren, known for his serious and focused nature, rarely showed emotions. but the prospect of a new tournament seemed to have lit a spark of excitement in his heart. He remembered the first battles and challenges he faced in the first tournament of power, and the excitement he felt as he tested his limits against powerful opponents. While training, Jiren began to smile slightly, a rare gesture for him. He knew that the new tournament would be an opportunity to challenge his own limits, prove his power, and perhaps find warriors as formidable as himself to compete against. The members of the Pride Troopers, who deeply admired and respected him, noticed the change in Jiren. They noticed that he was more motivated than ever and that his determination was even more intense. They were eager to support their leader as they prepared for the tournament. Jiren knew that the competition would be fierce and that the multiverse would be filled with powerful warriors from all corners. He was ready for battle and eager to face opponents equal to his strength. Jiren was determined to protect Universe 11's honor while at the same time finding personal satisfaction in fighting the best combatants the multiverse had to offer. His heart was filled with excitement, something rarely seen in him, as he prepared for yet another epic journey in the Tournament of Power. Belmont, the god of destruction of Universe 11, was relaxing on his celestial throne when he turned to Margarita, his angel assistant. He seemed more thoughtful than usual, which caught Margarita's attention. "Margarita, have you heard about this new Tournament of Power that will involve all universes?" asked Belmont with a serious expression. Margarita nodded and replied, "Yes, my lord. It seems that this time all universes are involved, and the scale of the competition will be much larger than the previous tournament." Belmont sighed and continued, "I am worried, Margarita. The last Tournament of Power was a chaotic and dangerous event with serious consequences with many universes. This time, with all universes participating, the stakes are much higher, even higher than before." "I understand your concerns, Lord Belmont. However, we must trust the wisdom of Zeno-sama and the Grand Priest. They have their reasons for holding this tournament." Belmont nodded, acknowledging the validity of Margarita's argument, but still worried about what was to come. "You're right. However, as a god of destruction, I feel the responsibility to ensure the safety of our universe. We must be prepared for any challenge that arises." Margarita respectfully agreed and continued to offer her support and guidance to Belmont as they prepared for the new Tournament of Power. They knew that the fate of Universe 11 was in the hands of the warriors they would choose to represent them, and that the competition would be a test of strength, skill, and determination. As Universe 11 prepared, Belmont and Margarita remained attentive to every detail and development of the tournament, determined to protect their universe and ensure that the chaos of the past would not be repeated. Gohan and Piccolo were training together in a remote area, honing their skills for the second Tournament of Power. The sun was setting over the horizon, creating a peaceful atmosphere as the two warriors practiced their strikes and challenged each other. After intense training, Gohan looked at Piccolo with determination in his eyes. "Mr. Piccolo, I have something to tell you. I have developed a new transformation, and I'm confident that I will be the winner of this new tournament." Piccolo looked at Gohan with a proud smile, knowing how far his student had come over the years.
"That's great to hear, Gohan. You've always had your great potential, and I look forward to seeing what you're capable of."
Gohan began to explain his new transformation, which was an evolution of his Super Saiyan maximum form. He had enhanced his control and power, allowing him to access an even more powerful state. He demonstrated his new form, radiating an intense and impressive aura. Piccolo was impressed with Gohan's demonstration and nodded approvingly.
"That's incredible, Gohan. Looks like you really honed your technique. But remember, the Tournament of Power will be a formidable challenge. Don't underestimate your opponents."
Gohan agreed with Piccolo and promised that he would train tirelessly until the tournament to perfect his new transformation and be prepared for any challenge that lay ahead. He was determined to protect his universe and prove that his new transformation was worthy of being the key to victory. The two warriors continued to train under the sunset, certain that they were doing everything they could to prepare for the second Tournament of Power. Gohan was determined to fulfill his promise and become the victor. Of the tournament, while Piccolo was by his side, ready to support his disciple and offer a valuable advice along the way. Gohan and Trunks had been best friends since they were children, and shared a deep friendship and a mutual passion for training and fighting. When they heard about the second Tournament of Power, their excitement reached an unprecedented level. The two met in a training area at their usual training ground, with eager smiles on their faces. The two young warriors trained together for years and developed a series of incredibly powerful techniques and forms. They knew they were ready to face warriors from other universes and prove their worth. Goten looked at Trunks with a twinkle on his eyes. I think we can surprise a lot of people in the tournament. By combining our powers and our techniques, we can become an unbeatable team. Trunks smiled, sharing Goten's excitement. You're right, Goten. Together, we are unstoppable. And don't forget the techniques we learned from our parents and masters. Goten nodded, thinking about the techniques his parents, Goku and Vegeta, and their mentors, like Piccolo, had taught them over the years. With all these techniques, we are a veritable walking arsenal. The two friends continued to talk about their strategies and goals for the tournament, fueling their excitement and determination. They were ready to face any challenge and were looking forward to the epic battles that lay ahead. Goten and Trunks were sure that the second Tournament of Power would be an exciting experience, and they were ready to do their best to protect their universe and demonstrate their powers as formidable warriors. Goku arrived at the Kami-sama Temple with an excited expression on his face. He was eager to talk to Dende, the current guardian of the Earth, about the process of preparations for the second Tournament of Power. Dende, as always, was busy taking care of the Earth and keeping in touch with the gods. Goku, said Dende with a smile as he saw the Saiyan approaching. How can I help you today? Goku responded with his typical excitement. Hi, Dende. I'm here to see how things are on Earth, and if you've heard anything about the tournament. Dende nodded and replied, Yes, Goku. We have been busy coordinating preparation for the tournament. We have been training our warriors and making sure everyone is aware of the rules. Goku was pleased to hear this, knowing that Earth was preparing properly. However, he was also curious about Vegeta. By the way, Dende, have you heard anything about Vegeta? He's training in a time chamber, right? Goku asked excitedly. Dende nodded again and explained. Yes, Goku. I heard that Vegeta is perfecting his ultra ego in the time chamber. He's putting a lot of effort into his training and is determined to reach new heights of power. That is amazing! Vegeta is trying his hardest. I can't wait to see the results of his training. Dende smiled and says, Vegeta is an incredible warrior just like you, Goku. I'm sure he'll make a big impact on the tournament. Goku nodded, grateful for Dende's update, and pleased to know that Earth was in good hands. He was more excited than ever to face the second Tournament of Power. Knowing that his friend Vegeta was trying his best to reach new levels of power. With Earth and his fellow warriors preparing, Goku was confident that they were ready to face whatever challenges the tournament brought. Inside the time chamber, Vegeta was training intensely to perfect his Ultra Ego form. However, he began to encounter difficulties that challenged him in unexpected ways. The struggles and obstacles he faced inside the time chamber became increasingly difficult, testing his limits and forcing him to overcome himself. Days turned into weeks, and Vegeta continued to fight tirelessly. At times, he would become frustrated and question his ability to reach the next level of power. However, his Saiyan determination and pride drove him to continue. One night, while meditating to regain his energy and focus on his training, Vegeta felt a strange thing, a strange feeling, a change within him. A powerful and serene aura surrounded him, and he began to access an even deeper and more powerful form of Ultra Ego. When Vegeta resumed his training, he felt a clarity of thought and overwhelming strength. His movements were more fluid and precise than ever, and he was not only reacting to attacks but anticipating and dodging them with ease. His energy radiated an intensity that was palpable. As Vegeta faced the challenges of the time chamber, he realized that he was transcending his previous limitations. His Ultra Ego form had reached a new level, and he became an unstoppable warrior. With his new power, Vegeta was determined to make the most of his transformation. He trained tirelessly, mastering his new form and developing devastating techniques. He knew that the Tournament of Power was approaching, and he was determined to show everyone the results of his hard work and perseverance. As Vegeta continued to train in the time chamber, he was ready to face any challenge that awaited him in the tournament and was confident that his perfected Ultra Ego form would make him a force to be reckoned with. With unwavering determination, he was eager for the opportunity to test his skills against warriors from other universes and prove that he was a true Saiyan pride. Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7, was in his heavenly temple when he was suddenly summoned directly by Zeno-sama and the Grand Priest. He was surprised and a little worried by the direct summons of the highest authorities in the universe. When he arrived before Zeno-sama and the Grand Priest, Beerus knelt down respectfully immediately, aware of the importance of the situation.
What do you wish, Zeno-sama and Lord High Priest?
Asked Beerus. The Grand Priest took the floor, explaining seriously. Beerus, we're facing an imminent threat in the upcoming Tournament of Power. A threat that could endanger all universes. The god Zarama, the one that created the Super Dragon Balls. He is about to manifest. Beerus was perplexed upon hearing the name of Zarama, the legendary god of the Super Dragon Balls, who possessed unparalleled cosmic powers.
Zarama? But he is an entity of unimaginable powers. What does he want in the tournament?
Zeno-sama, with characteristic naivety, explained. Zarama wants to test the strength of the mortals and gods alike. He believes the Tournament of Power is the best way to do that. Beerus was worried. He knew that Zarama could cause cataclysmic destruction if he was not satisfied or if things got out of control.
What should we do then?
The Grand Priest responded gravely. We gods must unite to ensure that Zarama is kept under control during the tournament. We will need to use all of our power and influence to ensure that he does not cause irreparable damage. Beerus agreed with the decision and promised to fully cooperate with higher authorities to deal with the threat posed by Zarama. He knew that the fate of all universes was at stake, and he was willing to do whatever was necessary to protect him. The Grand Priest and Zeno-sama assured Beerus that they would be closely monitoring the situation and that he would be informed of any further developments. With this worrying revelation, Beerus returned to his universe, aware that the second Tournament of Power would be much more complicated and dangerous than initially imagined, with the imminent presence of the powerful god Zarama. Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7, was deeply concerned about the imminent threat posed by Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls. He decided to visit Earth to explain the situation to Goku, knowing that the Saiyan was one of Universe 7's main forces and a reliable ally. Goku was in his backyard training with Gohan and Piccolo when Beerus appeared before them with his characteristically serious expression. Goku immediately noticed the seriousness of his face. Beerus? What brought you here? Goku asked, curiously. Beerus looked directly at Goku and said,
Goku, we need to talk about a threat that is about to arrive during the next Tournament of Power. It's about the god Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls.
Goku took in the information with interest and then looked at Beerus with determination.
So, what can we do about it, Lord Beerus? We have to protect our universe and make sure the tournament doesn't get out of control.
Beerus nodded and replied,
We need to prepare for Zarama's possible arrival and ensure he doesn't cause indiscriminate destruction. Whis and I will be here to help, but you will all play an important role as well. It's crucial that we work together to keep Zarama under control.
Gohan and Piccolo nodded with resolution, ready to face any challenge that presented itself during the tournament. They knew that Zarama's threat made the competition even more dangerous, but they were determined to protect their universe at any cost. With a plan of action in mind and the promise of cooperation, Goku and his fellow warriors prepared for the second Tournament of Power, aware that they would face not only warriors from other universes, but also the unpredictable threat posed by the god Zarama. Zarama, the most powerful god of the Super Dragon Balls, arrived at Zeno-sama's palace, where Daishikan, the Grand Priest, was waiting for him. The atmosphere was solemn, and everyone in the palace recognized Zarama's incredible power and unpredictable nature. Daishikan bowed respectfully to Zarama and invited him to sit down. "Welcome, Lord Zarama. It's an honor to have you here. How can we help you today?" Zarama remained serene and mysterious as he spoke. "Daishikan, I have come to the Tournament of Power to witness the strength of mortals and gods from all universes. I want to see for myself if they are worthy of my Super Dragon Balls." Daishikan understood Zarama's motivation and nodded. "I understand, Lord Zarama. The tournament is a unique opportunity for you to fulfill this wish. However, I ask that you be cautious and avoid causing excessive damage to the universes. The balance between creation and destruction must be maintained." "Don't worry, Daishikan. I don't intend to cause destruction without purpose. I just wish to test the potential of these beings and their ability to face challenges." Daishikan offered his cooperation and assistance to Zarama during the tournament, ensuring that he was treated with respect and that his concerns were addressed. Zarama, in turn, agreed to follow the rules and guidelines established for the tournament. The meeting between Zarama and Daishikan marked the beginning of a unique collaboration during the second Tournament of Power, as the god of the Super Dragon Balls would closely observe the battles and challenges that awaited warriors from all universes. The fate of the participants was now in the hands of this cosmic being, and everyone presented was aware that the tournament would be a truly monumental event, with consequences that could affect the entire multiverse. Zarama fixed his eyes on the Grand Priest, Daishikan, and emitted an aura of defiance that reverberated throughout the Zeno-sama's palace. He then spoke in a calm but determined voice. "Daishikan, after the Tournament of Power ends, I want to test my strength in a battle against you, just like the old days." Daishikan, known for his serenity, did not seem surprised by Zarama's proposal. He replied in a soft, polite voice. "I understand your wishes, Zarama. I accept your challenge. It'll be an epic battle, without a doubt." The two cosmic beings exchanged an understanding look, aware that this battle would be one of the most significant in their immortal lives. It would represent the reunion of two ancient and powerful beings, each with a unique purpose and powers. Zeno-sama, observing the interaction, nodded with his charismatic innocence and enthusiasm, approving of the imminent confrontation. He then made a hand gesture to indicate that the Tournament of Power should proceed as planned. With the promise of a clash between two divine beings of unimaginable power, the second Tournament of Power unfolded. With the expectation of a battle that would transcend the limits of reality, the fate of the multiverse was at stake, and the coming battles would be truly epic. In all universes, the Kaioshins, the gods of creation and guardians of their respective galaxies, felt uneasiness regarding the return of Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls. They met in a neutral location, a cosmic space between universes, to discuss this growing concern. The Supreme Kai of Universe 7 began the conversation. "Friends, we are all aware of Zarama's return and his intentions to test the strength of mortals and gods in the Tournament of Power. This is a potential threat to all of us." The other Kaioshins nodded gravely, aware of Zarama's ability to grant unimaginable wishes and his unusual cunning. The Kaioshin of Universe 11, Kai, expressed his concerns. "Zarama is a cunning and unpredictable being. He can exploit the situation to achieve his own goals. We need to be prepared for any eventuality." The Grand Kaioshin of Universe 1, known for his wisdom, added, "We have to cooperate and share information between our universes. It is crucial that we keep a constant eye on what happens in the Tournament of Power and take action if the situation gets out of control." The Kaioshins of all universes agreed to work together to monitor the situation closely and ensure the safety of their respective universes during the tournament. They recognized that Zarama was a potentially unpredictable threat and that his presence could trigger serious consequences. While the warriors faced each other in the tournament, in search of the survival of their universes, the Kaioshins maintained constant vigilance, ready to act if necessary to protect their balance and existence of their universes. The uncertainty of the future hung over them, but they were united in their determination to face any challenge that lay ahead, including the mysterious threat posed by Zarama. Goku listened carefully to Beerus' information about Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls, and his goal of testing the strength of mortals and gods during the Tournament of Power. Instead of being worried, a growing excitement took over Goku's face, and he began to smile enthusiastically. Wow, Mr. Beerus! This Zarama must be incredibly strong! Goku exclaimed, barely able to contain his excitement. I always love a good challenging fight, and if he wants to test our powers, then let's give him an amazing show. Beerus looked at Goku with a mixture of surprise and resignation.
You're truly impressive, Goku. It seems that you're more excited about the idea of fighting Zarama than worried about the possible threat he poses.
It is true, Mr. Beerus. Fighting powerful opponents is what makes life exciting, worth living. I will train even harder to be ready for whatever challenges he presents with us. Beerus sighed and acknowledged that Goku's mentality was unique. He knew that although Goku was a bit reckless, he was also one of the most powerful and dedicated warriors he had ever met.
I can't say I completely understand your mindset, Goku, but I know you will do your best to protect our universe and do your best in the tournament.
Beerus replied. Goku agreed with a determined nod. He was ready to face any challenge that came his way in the Tournament of Power, including the mysterious and powerful figure of Zarama. His excitement and passion for fighting only grew as he was looking forward to the epic battles that lay ahead, no matter what opponents he encountered along the way. Days turned into weeks, and preparation for the second Tournament of Power was in full swing. All of the Z Warriors continued to train tirelessly, honing their skills and developing new techniques to face the challenges that lay ahead. Goku and Vegeta trained hard, seeking to reach new levels of power. Goku continued perfecting his Ultra Instinct form, while Vegeta worked on his enhanced Ultra Ego form. They knew they were in a race against time to become even stronger and prepared for any moment and any opponent. Gohan trained with Piccolo, honing his new transformation and refining his skills. Goten and Trunks practiced their fusion, increasing their synchrony and power like Gotenks. Meanwhile, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and the others were also training with dedication, ready to do their best in the tournament. While the Z Warriors prepared individually, they also came together for team training. They practiced combat tactics, developed strategies, and increased their coordination, aware that the key to victory in the Tournament of Power lay in cooperation. Bulma, as always, worked tirelessly on her technology, creating devices and inventions that could give warriors an advantage during fights. She was determined to contribute to her team's success. Meanwhile, Universe 7 was in a state of constant alert, aware of the threats that awaited them. All of the Z fighters knew that they were fighting not only for themselves, but also for the survival of their universe. Time passed quickly, and the second Tournament of Power was approaching. All of the Z Warriors were ready to determine to face the new challenges that lay ahead. With hard training and the team spirit, they were confident that they were preparing themselves in the best way possible to protect their universe and prove their strength in the face of the adversaries from all corners of the multiverse. The gods of destruction from Universe 1, 2, and 4 gathered in a cosmic meeting to discuss the upcoming Tournament of Power. They met in a neutral location between their universes, where they could share information and strategies without favoritism. Belmont, the god of destruction of Universe 11, began the meeting. Fellow gods of destruction, the Tournament of Power is almost beginning, and we must be prepared for any challenge we face. Helios, the goddess of destruction of Universe 2, nodded elegantly. I look forward to seeing our warriors in action, but we must also be prepared for other universes. Some of them may pose serious threats. Kitela, Universe 4's god of destruction, who was also known for his cunning, added, We must consider all possibilities. In addition to strong warriors, there are also intrigues and political alliances at play. It will be a tournament full of surprises. Belmont agreed with Kitela's words and continued. We have to remember that we are here to protect our universes. We cannot let emotions stop us from making the right decisions in the heat of the battle. Alice smiles and said, while our warriors are formidable, we also need to trust them to make intelligent and strategic decisions during fights. Teamwork will be the key. The gathering of the gods of destruction from Universe 1, 2, and 4 served as preparation for the impending tournament. They exchanged information, discussed strategies, and pledged to do whatever they could to protect their universes during the Tournament of Power. As the event approached, tension and anticipation continued to build as everyone was aware of the formidable challenges that awaited. The big day of the Tournament of Power had finally arrived, and an atmosphere of anticipation and excitement enveloped Zeno-sama's palace. All the universe involved gathered at the designated tournament location, which was a vast battlefield floating in space. Teams of warriors from each universe were ready to face the upcoming challenge. The gods of destruction, the Kaioshins, and their representatives were gathered to observe the fights. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and the other Z-warriors of Universe 7 were eager to get into action. They gathered in a circle, exchanging words of encouragement and determination. Beerus and Whis watched with interest, aware of the complexity of the tournament due to the presence of Zarama and various teams from other universes. As everyone waited, Zeno-sama appeared with his charismatic enthusiasm, announcing the official start of the tournament. The battlefield was activated, and the competition began. The first fights were fierce, with warriors from all universes demonstrating their unique abilities and powers. As the Tournament of Power progressed, teams began to be eliminated and tension grew. In the midst of all, the mysterious figure of Zarama watched with interest, planning his own actions and waiting for the right moment to test the warriors and gods. The Tournament of Power was in full swing, and the destinies of all universes were in the hands of the warriors and deities competing on the floating battlefield. The Grand Priest, with his calm and authoritative voice, announced the changes to the rules of the Tournament of Power. Unlike the previous edition, this time, the fights would be carried out by direct elimination, further increasing the tension of suspense. Ladies and gentlemen, for our first elimination Tournament of Power fight, we have an epic showdown between two exceptional warriors, declared the Grand Priest, raising the crowd's anticipation. Our first fight will be between Goku from Universe 7 and Jiren from Universe 11. The crowd erupted in applause and screams, eager to see what had already been an epic clash during the previous tournament. Goku and Jiren, now considered rivals, walked with determination towards the center of the floating battlefield. Goku looked at Jiren with a confident smile and said, Jiren, this time, we're going to fight to the limit. It's going to be an incredible battle. I'm excited. Be ready. Jiren, known for his calm and silent nature, just nodded in response. He was equally determined to show his power and skills in that fight. The gong sounded, and the fight began. Goku and Jiren launched into a clash of the titans with quick and powerful blows that shook the battlefield. Energy emanated from them as they both displayed their most powerful forms. Goku with his ultra instinct and Jiren with his overwhelming strength. The fight between Goku and Jiren was a demonstration of unparalleled strength, speed, and skill. Spectators held their breath as they witnessed the incredible moves and devastating attacks of the two warriors. Universe 7 and Universe 11 were in tune with their respective champions, rooting for them passionately. The battle between Goku and Jiren was about to decide who would advance in the tournament and who would be eliminated. It was a duel that had the potential to shape the fate of all universes involved in the Tournament of Power. As Goku and Jiren fought an intense battle in the center of the battlefield, Goku couldn't contain his excitement and curiosity. He started talking to Jiren and they exchanged powerful blows. Hey Jiren, you're incredibly strong! I can't wait to see what else you can do now! Goku exclaimed as he avoided a devastating blow from Jiren. Jiren, focused and serious as always, responded with determination.
This is a battle to decide the fates of our universes, Goku. Don't underestimate the gravity of what's happening.
As the fight continued, a voice echoed across the battlefield, drawing everyone's attention. It was the voice of Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls, who was watching the battle with interest.
That's an exciting fight!
Zarama laughed, his voice echoing eerily.
Goku, You are truly an incredible opponent. I look forward to seeing how far you can go.
Zarama's words echoed across the battlefield, leaving everyone surprised by his presence and his participation in the events. Goku and Jiren momentarily stopped their fight to look in the direction of the mysterious voice. Goku, always enthusiastic about a good fight, responded with a smile. "Oh hey, thanks Zarama! I'll do my best!" As Goku and Jiren once again faced off, Zarama's mysterious presence added an additional layer of intrigue to the tournament. The warriors and gods were aware that the fate of their universes was in their hands, and the unpredictability of the Tournament of Power only increased, with Zarama's watching and planning his own actions from behind the scenes. The battle between Goku and Jiren was reaching its climax, and Goku was demonstrating an unbelievable level of power in his enhanced Ultra Instinct form. His movements were quick and precise, and he was able to dodge Jiren's attacks with ease, while also delivering devastating blows. Finally, in an epic moment, Goku launched a powerful Kamehameha, which collided with Jiren in a blast of energy. The dust rose, obscuring everyone's vision, until, when the dust cleared, Goku was standing, exhausted but victorious. "You were incredible, Jiren. Thank you for the fight," Goku said respectfully as Jiren fell to his knees, admitting his defeat. Vegeta, who had watched the fight closely, was truly impressed by the level of power Goku had achieved. He knew he had to keep up training and improving himself to achieve his own improvement. The fights continued to happen, with warriors from all universes facing each other in exciting strategic battles. Each class was an opportunity to showcase each fighter's unique power and abilities, and the battlefield was filled with energy and excitement. As the fight continued, Zarama watched intently, intrigued by warriors' performances. He began to realize that the Tournament of Power was full of surprises and challenges, and he himself was eager to take action when the time was right. The Tournament of Power was far from over, and the fate of all universes involved still hung in the balance. As the fighting continued, the warriors and gods strived to do their best and protect their homes, knowing that each battle could be decisive in the final outcome of this monumental tournament. The next fight was between Universe 7's Gohan and Universe 11's Toppo. As they entered the battlefield, an electric tension filled the air. Toppo was a formidable fighter, known for his power as a candidate for Universe 11's God of Destruction, and Goku was determined to prove his own worth. Toppo launched the attack with full force, using his devastating skills and techniques. However, Gohan, having improved his beast mode transformation during his training, was prepared to face this challenge. Concentrating deeply, Gohan unleashed his beast mode transformation, a state that combined his determination and power to the maximum. His aura burst into flames, and his strength and speed increased dramatically. Toppo, upon seeing this transformation, was momentarily shocked and worried. He didn't expect Gohan to reach such a high level of power. However, he did not give up and continued to fight with all his might. The fight between Toppo and Gohan was intense, with powerful attacks from both sides and an ever-changing battlefield due to the force of the collisions. In the end, Gohan managed to overcome Toppo, using his beast mode transformation to deliver a decisive blow that left him unconscious. Gohan won the fight, and Universe 7 celebrated their hero's victory. Meanwhile, Toppo, although defeated, deeply respected Gohan's power and recognized his exceptional skill. The Tournament of Power continued to unfold, with exciting fights and surprising clashes. Each warrior was determined to do their best to protect their universes and achieve victory in this tournament that had the fate of all the multiverse at stake. Daishikan and Zeno-sama, the highest beings in the multiverse, were intently watching the fights of the Tournament of Power from their privileged seats in the palace. They talked in hushed tones, sharing their observations and thoughts about the ongoing battles. Daishikan, with a serene expression, began to speak to Zeno-sama, the supreme being. "Lord Zeno, the fights in this tournament are truly exceptional. The warriors are demonstrating incredible strength and determination." Zeno-sama, with his characteristic enthusiasm, nodded excitedly. "Yes, Daishikan! It's exciting to see so many universes competing with such passion. Who could have imagined that a tournament like this would be so incredible? Daishikan agreed and added, furthermore, the presence of Zarama, the god of the Super Dragon Balls, adds an additional layer of complexity to all of this. He is watching closely and can influence events at any time. Zeno-sama nodded again, aware of the unpredictability Zarama brought to the tournament. It's true, Daishikan. We must be alert to any unexpected developments. As they continue to observe the fights, Daishikan and Zeno-sama discussed the strategies, exciting moments, and challenges faced by warriors from all universes. They knew that the fate of the multiverse was at stake, and their careful supervision was critical to ensuring that the tournament ran according to the established rules. The Tournament of Power continued, and the exciting battles and epic confrontations were closely watched by the Supreme Beings. The fate of the universes hung by a thread, and everyone knew that only the strongest and most determined warriors would prevail in this cosmic competition. To be continued. So hey, what do you believe and what do you imagine about all of this? Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and then hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
This is so much fun!